Welcome back everybody! Today I'm pretty excited because I received a package and I'm hoping that inside is the Jimmy Wilkins Real deck with the Chris Miller graphic. Now this was sent over by legendary skater Sean Goff from his eBay store that goes under the name of Todd Twist. So let's get into this one. Okay, so this is really nicely packaged. Oh, a couple of stickers here. Thanks, Sean. Also got the Jessup grip and the board. Let's pull it out. Oh my goodness. Get rid of that. So here we have it, the Jimmy Wilkins Pro deck for real skateboards. This has got a graphic designed by Chris Miller on it. It's 8.86 wide and it's got a 15-inch wheelbase. Now, I have been riding recently the Jimmy Wilkins deck that he did for Creature. This is a little bit narrower, and also the kicks on this one are really steep. Now, I found that once I got used to the steep kicks, they were absolutely fine, but to start with, it really makes the drop in a little bit more jaunty than I was used to. Right, jaunty angle. Just needed to rework a few things to get that to work. Now, I noticed on the packaging of the Real deck that it's got the strap line not too steep, not too mellow. So I'm wondering if this one is just a little bit more what I'm used to in terms of the steepness of the kicks. This deck's also made with the R1 construction, which is their secret formula of how the mould is pressed together, and also the use of glue and other bits of stringer and stuff to make it last longer and pop better. And I'm always a bit of a sucker for anything that's promised as a little bit of a secret ingredient, because I need all the help I can get. This is also advertised to have a bit of a slippery bottom, so I'm not going to bother putting rails on this one. I'm going to see how that slippery bottom feels once I've rigged it all up. Okay, I'm going to get the wrapper off, and then I thought we could compare the difference between the real Jimmy Wilkins skateboard and also the Creature version. Okay, so I've got the wrapper off. I have to say I really like this graphic. It's got like a salamander on it, and it's got a bit of a screen printed feel. There's definitely some undulation as I rub my hand across the graphic. Now this could be screen printed onto the deck, or it could be screen printed onto the transfer and then that transfer put on. Either way, it feels and looks pretty nice. It comes with a real sticker inside, and I do like a sticker. Okay, so this is the Creature Jimmy Wilkins deck. I'm just gonna stick this on top of the real one, see what we're looking at. And immediately I can see there's a bit more width in the nose, which I quite like. I thought that the Creature deck was just a little bit narrow in the nose, a little bit pointy. So this one's got a bit more of a spoon nose on it. And I can see already that those kicks are definitely more mellow on the Real deck. As you can see, that really sticks up on the Creature, which is on the top. The Real's on the bottom, and it's a good bit of angle less. So that looks a little bit more what I think I might be after. There's also some quite aggressive wheel wells in the Real one, which should help with the wheel bite. I would say that the concaves are pretty similar. The tail looks a little bit wider on the Real deck as well, and the wheelbase is exactly the same at 15 inches. I do like the 15-inch wheelbase. I've always ridden that, as that's the wheelbase that's on the Andy Anderson Heron that I'm used to riding. Okay, I'm pretty excited as to how this shape is compared to the Creature version. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to whack on this deck grip. I'm going to stick the camera in high speed mode. I'll see you on the other side. So there we have it, all gripped up. I'm just going to pop my original trucks and wheels on. In terms of wheels, I'm using the Spitfire 99A Formula 4 58mm OG Classics. I've got the big ball bearings in there, and I'm also using the hollow forged Indy trucks. These are 159s, which gives me an 8.75 width, which should go well with the 8.86 width for the deck. I've also put fresh Bones Hardcore bushings in here and tighten the screw right down so that the trucks are nice and firm for riding the Vert ramp. So there she blows, all finished. I bolted the trucks direct onto the deck for that direct feel. There's a couple of last things to do. First of all, I'm relatively new to a Popsicle shaped board. So I thought I'd mark which the front is because I don't want to get it on the coping the wrong way round. So just looking at this, there's the nose. I'm just going to pop a little bit of silver paint at the front there. Hopefully that'll save a bit of time when I go for the drop-in. Also, my favourite part is popping the stickers on, and I've got a few stickers I'm going to pop on the bottom here. First one is Vertical Skateboard magazine. I was lucky to catch up with Jack, did a bit of an interview with Jack about the Vertical Skateboard magazine, and this seems like a fitting sticker as this board is a Vert setup. So I'm going to whack this on. I think I'll pop it on there, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah. I've also got a Mount Hawk sticker. That's where the vert ramp is that I'll be mostly riding this deck, so pop that in there. Oh yeah. I've also got some Hoke stickers on the way. Hokes have been friends of the channel since the very start, so I might pop a bit of a Hoke sticker on the nose when those stickers arrive. Anyway, enough of my yakking. I can't wait to get there and hit the ramp. I'll have a few sessions on this setup, and that'll give me the opportunity to reflect on what I like and dislike about each of the Jimmy Wilkins decks. Well, I've just had a great session on the Jimmy Wilkins Real board. Warmed up on the mini ramp and straight away it felt really comfortable. Those new hardcore bushings though give a bit more spring to the step, as do the 58mm wheels, so I did find that I over pumped on a couple of things, but as soon as I made the adjustment, it all worked out nicely. I then transferred my efforts to the deep end of the bowl just to get a feel of a bigger transition, and then it was on to the vert ramp. Firstly, on the drop-in, it felt like business as usual. Those steeper kicks on the creature deck that put the board up at a jaunty angle took a bit of getting used to. But with the real Jimmy Wilkins deck, those kicks are more like a standard board, and the look of the board out in front of the coping looked a little bit more like what I was used to, and I found that really steadied the ship for the drop-ins. Straight away I managed to get up there and do the backside grind, and then I started doing battle with the front side kick turn. I've been trying those on the creature Jimmy Wilkins deck, and they've been coming along slowly but surely. Managed to get up to about 2 or 3 inches from the coping. Really looking forward to getting that front side grind. I was hoping to get it today, but about an hour in my back started complaining, as did my knee. So I decided to err on the side of caution, bank this session, call it a day and come back to fight another day. I selected this board because I'm a bit of a Jimmy Wilkins fan. It certainly doesn't seem to hold Jimmy back, and going forward, I thought if I have a decent vert setup, there are no excuses. Obviously, I'm a bit of a novice on vert. I am looking to progress, and I'm hoping that getting a decent vert ramp setup will help me in that pursuit. Overall, I'm really happy with the Jimmy Wilkins Real deck. I'm not going to bin the creature version. There's something about those steeper kicks that I do like, and I reckon it could work well a bit further down the line. Anyway, enough of my yakking. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit subscribe. I make new videos every week. As ever, my name's been John Bishop, and I'm a middle-aged guy learning how to skate.